We're back out on the diamond today as we take on the Boston Wildcats. Right now you can see we're 2-0 and we're trying to get things going. So at this point, I've made a few small additions to my squad. My pitching though is just really not the greatest. I have Yu Darvish, who's like an 88 overall, but everybody else on the team really kind of bad. So this pitcher, you can see, he starts up with a walk. Here in an 0-1 count, got Iglesias up. He drills one right to the shortstop though. He make a great play. Unfortunately, can't get the double play there on Brandon Phillips, but it's still pretty decent. Now Trevor Story's up and he's batting a horrible 167 right now. So the first pitch that he bats up to Story, it's low and Story completely drives at the right fielder. Can't catch up to that one. Doesn't even matter that we jump. That one is into the deep right field stands and we're already down 2-0. This is not where I want to be. If this pitcher can't do any better, I'm probably going to pull him. We got an 0-2 count here on Pujols. It's important that we can strike him out after giving up a home run. And Pujols literally will swing at anything. What is this guy doing? When you have a power hitter like Albert Pujols, you can't be swinging at garbage like that. But you know what? I'll take it. Now here in the next batter, we jam him. So it's going to be an easy can of corn for our first baseman. And we get out of the inning, 2 runs of damage, but you know what? I feel like we can come back at this point. Now Odubel Herrera's up here in the 3rd inning. Seeing if we can catch up, still down 2-0. First pitch is inside, and we get jammed. This is going to drop in front of the 3rd baseman, though. He can't get to it, but he throws it just in the nick of time. Guns out Herrera. If Herrera was a little bit faster, he might have been okay. Now Francisco Lindor's up now, 0-1 count. Next pitch of the bat is right off the small of his back. Really, you're going to hit Lindor? One of my favorite players on this team, you hit him? That's so disrespectful. Put some respect on his name. And the next pitch here, Matt Carpenter can't catch up to that high heat. Just way too fast. Next pitch is in, and he drives this one, though, out to deep left center field. That's what happens when you drill one of our players. This one's going to easily score a run, so we're going to go to second base. And why did he stop? Why did the dude stop at 3rd base? Lindor, you've got to run. The automatic base running kills me sometimes. Sometimes you have to make a move on the road. If you don't, you're going to be screwed like that play. Now here we got a ball drilled out to deep right field. Moreland puts it out. Can this be out of the ballpark? It can. The right fielder snags it. We do figure out how to tag up here with the automatic base running, and we're just going to beat that throw by a couple of feet. It is off target, but we've now cut the lead from 2-0 to 2-1. Now next pitch, Josh Reddick is up. He drills one up the middle. It should be an RBI. What a play by the shortstop. The shortstop finds a way to get that one. I really thought it was going to get by him, but he makes a great play and stops us from scoring our 2nd run and tying the ball game up. Now here in the top of the 5th, we have a 2-0 lead. Same pitcher is still in the ballgame. You know what? He settled down. He gave up that home run early to Trevor Story, but ever since then, he's been good. But look at this guy bunting. He bunts, second baseman snags it. We're not going to let him get on the base just like that. We're prepared for bunts. Any type of hit you've got, we're ready for it. Now 1 out, Salvador Perez is up now. Next pitch of the bat's coming in. Right down in the bottom of the plate, in the dirt. Why did he swing at that? So 0-2 count. We've got 52 pitches so far. Not too bad, and Perez drills one. Lucky for us, it's about 30 feet too short. It's going to be an easy can of corn for our center fielder, and we've got another out here in the inning trying to close it out. Now here with 2 outs in the bottom or the top of the 5th. Next pitch is in. Right down the middle, and it's a slider, and they can't catch up that one. So we get a strikeout. It's rare for our pitcher. He's not really one of our best. I think our best pitcher is Yu Darvish at this point. Everybody else is in the low 70s, but I'll take what just happened there. Now here in the bottom of the 6th, we got a 1-0 count. We're going to drive one in. Pujols makes a great play, gets over to first base, and the pitcher stabs that one out. That's not what we're looking for at this point. Now Josh Reddick, he was a hero in game number 1, the first game of this series, but in game number 2, he's been 0 for 2. And it looks like he's going to be 0 for 3. It's a ground out to Phillips. They had a great defensive shift there. And it's not looking good here in the bottom of the 6th. We've got our next batter up. See if we can change our fortunes a little bit. Pitches inside. He's going to drive it out. Left fielder's not going to be able to get to that one in time. It's going to drop. We're going to get a single. And maybe this is the rally that we absolutely need. If we can get a couple of runs here, I feel like we'll be okay because our pitching has really settled down. Now Brian McCann's up. He's going to drive one into the left center field gap. This was going to be right all the way through the wall. Got a runner moving over to 3rd base. McCann's going to get an easy stand-up double here. They're a little late on the throw. We're going to get our guy all the way over from first base to score at home plate. That's the type of run production that we're looking for. Shout out to Brian McCann for coming through in the clutch. Now our next batter's up here looking for something good. Right down the middle again. What is he doing? Trumbo drills this one. You can't throw it down the middle to Mark Trumbo. Come on, he's got too much power. That one just squeaks over the fence. If he jumped, he might have robbed that one, but for some reason, this dude dove into the fence. I don't know what he's doing. So we've got a 4-2 lead now. Our pitcher's up. He's going to drive one right past his shortstop, but he snags it. He's a little bit further back than I thought he was. So we end the inning with 8 total hits in the ball game. We've scored on half of those, so we're up 4-2. And now in the bottom of the 7th, we're trying to extend that lead. On the next pitch is in. Right down the middle, Herrera's got it. It's going out to deep left center field. And that one is out again. What is up with this guy diving into the fence instead of jumping? I don't understand that at all. So here, later, nobody out still. The ball's gonna go right up the middle. Lindor got hit earlier in the ball game, and now he finally gets a hit. He's back on base, but this time it didn't hurt nearly as bad as the first time that he got on. So we got Matt Carpenter up 1 for 3. He had a double earlier in the ball game. Can we get some more runs here? Right down the middle, we drive it, unfortunately, to Brandon Phillips. He's going to flip it over there for a double play. They throw it a little high to Pujols, but that is going to bring up Mitch Moreland now. So a 5-2 ball game, 0-2 count. Ball is right down the middle, and Moreland is late on that one. It's going to be a foul ball. Pujols is right there for the easy snag, and that is going to end the 7th inning for us. Now back up here in the 8th inning, I'm saying, you know what? Our pitcher's been in for a while. I'm a little nervous. Let's get somebody warmed up at this point. So Jonathan Papelbon, we're going to get you warmed up. McAllister, we did have you in, but I'm going to say you can sit down at this point because I think Papelbon, with us having the lead, is going to be the guy that we want. So we bring in McAllister. McAllister's ready to try and do a little bit of damage here. He's going to be basically our setup guy at this point. Now nobody out. Ball is right there. It's just a little bit outside. So McAllister's first pitch, not that good. Next pitch is a nice little pitch. Goes to the second baseman. Going to get an easy out again. So 1 out now in the 8th inning. Things are okay. If McAllister can just get us through this inning, I feel like we can bring Papelbon in. But if he gets a little rocky, we're going to bring in Papelbon early. Now here with 1 out, Perez is back up. Ball is inside. Perez is going to drive that one foul. Got a 2-2 count. Everything is even. Got to get something close. And it's a disgusting pitch that Perez finds a way to drive it in the right field gap. We throw to first base hoping we can gut him out. Our first baseman wasn't on the actual bag though. But next up, they pinch hit for their pitcher. And they bring in Jacoby Ellsbury, who bunts and is right on the third baseline. We've got a chance. But we can't even pick up the ball. What are we doing? We've come too far to mess up now. The runners on first and second with 1 out. Ball is in for Brandon Phillips. He's going to hit a dribbler. We're going to easily take the guy out at first base. So now we've got runners on second and third. And things are a little bit more interesting because they're bringing in Will Myers, who has some power. So 0-2 count, 2 outs. Will Myers drives one. But again, it's 30 feet too short. Our left fielder is going to easily snag that one. So we're going to move into the 9th inning now. Trevor Story's back up, and I'm not going to let McAllister throw against him. We're bringing in Papelbon because I need to make sure that Trevor Story does not hit yet another home run against us. So nothing here on Story. He's going to drive it over to first base. Again, another easy fly ball out. Things are looking good for Jonathan Papelbon right now. Got to be happy with how he's pitching. Now Albert Pujols, who's been horrible today, he's 0 for 3. We still have a 5-2 lead. Ball is in here. Pujols is going to foul off the splitter. So with an 0-2 count, can we strike out Albert Pujols again? We can. Every single time I feel like Pujols is swinging at the pitch, just got to put it somewhat close and out of his reach, and he's probably going to strike out with this guy. Now with 2 outs, this ball's going to drill right to our third baseman. This time he holds on to it, he gets to the first base, and ladies and gentlemen, we have moved on to be 3-0. We have dominated. The pitcher that I didn't even think would actually do anything, Anthony DeScalafani, somehow was actually pretty good. So shout out to him, rocking number 28, the GGB jerseys. You guys have got to see both kind of the away and the home jerseys now. I'm feeling pretty good. The next game you guys are going to see is going to be incredible. You're going to see the first look at the new creative player that I'm bringing into this Diamond Dynasty series, and it's going to be one of the greatest debuts of anything I've ever done on my entire channel. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit the like button to share your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.